Are you looking for the best coffee makers? In this video we will look at some of the 10 best makers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Cuisinart 14-Cup Programmable Coffee Maker. Crowned as our top pick, the Cuisinart 14-Cup Programmable Coffee Maker stands out for its thoughtful design, large capacity, and consistent performance. We especially like the temperature-controlled carafe and versatile 1 to 4 cup function, both of which brew rich, full-bodied coffee, whether you're making a full pot or just a few cups. We timed a full brew cycle at 14 minutes and 20 seconds, with the coffee reaching 185 degrees Fahrenheit immediately after brewing and holding steady at 176 degrees Fahrenheit an hour later. Excellent heat retention for a programmable model. The control panel feels intuitive, making it easy to set the auto brew, add water, and load coffee grounds. We found the carafe easy to pour from, though the snap-on lid felt clunky when brewing multiple pots. While the handle stays cool, the glass itself gets noticeably hot. We also noticed some water loss during brewing, with the most significant being a 1 cup loss at max capacity. This wasn't a deal breaker, but it's worth keeping in mind if you're brewing for a crowd and expecting a full 14 cups. Even after 1.5 years of regular use, this coffee maker continues to perform reliably. The numbers on the carafe have started to fade, the display feels overly bright at night, and the water reservoir has a narrow fill margin, making it easy to overfill if you're not careful. Despite these minor drawbacks, it brews strong, flavorful coffee every time, and the medium heat setting keeps it at an ideal temperature for hours. At number 2. Ninja Specialty Coffee Maker. Looking for a coffee maker that keeps up with your cravings? Whether you want a quick cup, a full carafe, or something closer to a latte, the Ninja Specialty Coffee Maker delivers on all fronts. With 6 brew sizes and a variety of drink options, including classic coffee, iced beverages, and milk-based drinks, it's built for anyone who likes variety without the hassle. It's even certified by the Specialty Coffee Association, SCA, a distinction not many machines earn. The built-in frother works effortlessly with both dairy and non-dairy milk, creating light, airy foam for lattes and cappuccinos. When you're done, it folds away neatly, keeping your counter clutter-free. In our taste tests, the Ninja earned high marks for its smooth, bitter-free flavor across brew settings. While the specialty brew mimics espresso, it's closer to a strong coffee concentrate. It doesn't hit true espresso strength, but it still makes a satisfying base for homemade lattes and macchiatos. You can choose between a glass or thermal carafe, with the thermal version offering better heat retention and durability, though it does require hand washing. Both models deliver impressive performance at a price that feels reasonable for the versatility you get. At number 3. OXO Brew Coffee Maker. When it comes to keeping coffee hot without sacrificing flavor, the OXO Brew 8-Cup Coffee Maker stands out as a clear winner. While warming plates and mug warmers can help, a thermal carafe remains the gold standard for heat retention, and this machine delivers on all fronts. Right away, the stainless steel base and high-quality plastic used for the water reservoir and brew basket make it clear that OXO built this machine to last. It features 2 brew settings, 1 to 4 cups and 5 to 8 cups, but we found both brewed flavorful, well-extracted coffee, with the smaller basket keeping smaller batches tasting just as good. We also checked for volume loss and were impressed. The water-to-coffee yield stayed spot on, no matter the batch size. Flavor-wise, the coffee came out rich, smooth, and balanced, thanks to OXO's Rainmaker showerhead, which evenly distributes water across the grounds for optimal extraction. A full carafe brews in just 6 minutes and 30 seconds, with the coffee reaching 181 degrees Fahrenheit immediately after brewing. After an hour, the brightness fades slightly, with a touch of astringency creeping in, but the coffee still tastes enjoyable well beyond the first cup. For anyone who drinks coffee throughout the day, this machine is a game-changer, delivering high-quality drip coffee with minimal flavor loss over time, all thanks to its insulated thermal carafe. At number 4. Breville the Barista Express Espresso Machine. We've included the Breville Barista Express on multiple coffee maker lists, and for good reason. This espresso machine goes beyond basic drip coffee, brewing everything from lattes and americanos to cappuccinos and cortados. It's the kind of machine that turns your kitchen into a mini cafe. The Barista Express works as a semi-automatic machine, meaning it stops extraction at the right moment but still requires some hands-on work. You'll need to tamp, lock in the portafilter, and froth the milk yourself. The automated side handles dosing and grinding, thanks to its built-in burr grinder, which consistently delivers rich, flavorful espresso. Temperature controls keep the brew steady, while the steam wand, once you master the technique, produces velvety microfoam perfect for latte art. After 4 years of testing, this machine continues to impress us. It sits in Breville's mid-tier price range, but feels worth every penny for the cafe-quality drinks it delivers. It's ideal for espresso enthusiasts who want more control without diving into full-on barista territory, while still offering enough customization to satisfy seasoned coffee lovers. The downside? Like most espresso machines, it needs daily maintenance if you're using it regularly, along with occasional deep cleaning. Thankfully, the machine alerts you when it's time for a scrub, so you're never left guessing. At number 5. Chemex Classic Series Coffeemaker. The Chemex stands out as an icon in the world of specialty coffee. Invented in 1941 by chemist Dr. Peter Schlumbohm, it's praised for its clean, crisp brew and timeless design. If you've ever wondered what coffee tastes like without sediment or excess oils, this is the brew method to try. While it might look fancy, the setup is surprisingly simple. Just grind your beans, place a filter on the top, and pour hot water over the grounds. There's some nuance to perfecting the bloom and pour, but the general process is straightforward and worth the effort. Chemex recommends its branded filters, and we found they really do make a difference. Just don't skip rinsing the filter first, or you'll risk a papery taste in your cup. In testing, the Chemex consistently brewed smooth, balanced coffee with a velvety mouthfeel and floral notes. The ergonomic glass carafe felt comfortable in hand, though the stylish bamboo handle was tricky to remove for cleaning, especially one-handed. We also found the included instructions vague when it came to the coffee-to-water ratio, so it's worth following an industry-standard guide for the best results. The Chemex comes in 3-, 6-, 8-, and 10 cup sizes, making it great for everything from solo mornings to brunch with friends. The main downside is that the glass carafe doesn't retain heat for long, so you'll want to sip quickly or transfer your coffee to a thermal carafe. At number 6. Keurig Single-Serve K-Cup Coffeemaker. Keurig's K-Cafe delivers next-level convenience for anyone who loves quick, easy coffee with the added option of milk-based drinks. It goes beyond basic K-Cup brewing, letting you make cappuccinos, lattes, and even iced coffee with almost no extra effort. The user-friendly design keeps things simple. Just pop in a K-Cup, choose your cup size, 6, 8, 10, or 12 ounces, and hit brew. If you're in the mood for a latte or cappuccino, just add milk to the frother, press the latte, cap, or cold button, and you're all set. While it doesn't pull true espresso, the strong button delivers a bolder, richer cup that comes surprisingly close. Cleanup is easy since the milk frother and removable parts are dishwasher safe. The biggest downside is that it's bulky, especially for a single-serve machine. But with the ease and versatility it offers, we found it to be worth the counter space if you love quick, cafe-style coffee at home. At number 7. Espro P3 French Press Coffeemaker. The Espro Everyday P3 isn't just another French press, it's one that actually delivers a clean, grit-free cup. Out of the 20 French press models we tested, it brewed the best-tasting coffee by far, bold, smooth, and perfectly balanced, without the muddy sediment that often sneaks through with other presses. The secret is Espro's patented double microfilter system. It uses 2 ultrafine mesh filters instead of the typical single layer, catching even the tiniest grounds while preserving rich flavor. This press brews up to 32 ounces, which is standard for most French presses, and it sits in the average price range. The design is simple but sleek, fitting into most kitchen aesthetics without standing out. One small quirk: removing the plunger takes a little finesse during cleaning, but the fine filters prevent grounds from sticking, making cleanup surprisingly easy. Bonus: everything is dishwasher safe. That said, the glass carafe doesn't hold heat for long. Our tests showed the brew was lukewarm after about 30 minutes, placing it near the bottom for heat retention. But if you prioritize flavor and cleanliness over extended warmth, the Espro P3 is a clear winner. At number 8. Nespresso Essenza Mini Espresso Machine by Breville. For small kitchens or tight countertops, the Nespresso Essenza Mini punches way above its weight. At just 4 inches wide and 5 pounds, it's one of the most compact espresso makers we've tested. But don't let the size fool you, this little machine brews like a pro. Using it couldn't be easier. Just turn it on, pop in a capsule, and choose espresso or lungo, a longer espresso. That's it. With a 30-second heat-up time and under a minute brew, you'll be sipping coffee faster than you can pick a mug. Like all Nespresso machines, it's capsule only, meaning no grinding, tamping, or mess. It's super convenient, but the cost of pods adds up fast. The espresso consistently comes out strong with a gorgeous crema, though we found that the flavor lacks complexity compared to freshly ground beans. It's the trade-off for convenience, but we didn't mind when we just wanted coffee, fast. We also like that the Essenza Mini sits on the lower end of Nespresso's price range, making it a solid entry point if you're new to the brand. Just keep in mind, it's espresso only, so no full-size coffee here. At number 9. AeroPress Original Coffee Maker. The AeroPress isn't just a great travel companion, it's one of the best alternatives to electric brewing we've found. As long as you have access to hot water, it brews a smooth, strong cup anywhere. It takes a little practice, but once you get the hang of it, you'll be cranking out cafe-quality coffee in minutes. Brewing with the AeroPress feels like a cross between a French press and an espresso maker. It uses an immersion brew style, followed by a plunging method that forces water through the coffee. It's manual, but that's part of the magic. You control everything: grind size, coffee-to-water ratio, water temperature, and steep time. The classic method makes an espresso-style concentrate, but you can get creative with alternative techniques. There's a whole world of experimental recipes out there. Paper filters are a must, and while they prevent sediment and bitterness, they add an extra step. Thankfully, the AeroPress is built to travel, made from durable, heavy-duty plastic that's lightweight, portable, and dishwasher safe. We've tossed it into bags for camping trips without a second thought. The only catch is that it brews just 1 to 2 cups at a time, so it's not ideal for serving a crowd. That's why many coffee lovers keep it as a second brewer, perfect for personal, customizable coffee moments. At number 10. OXO Good Grips Cold Brew Coffee Maker. If you're tired of spending a fortune on cold brew at coffee shops, the OXO Good Grips Cold Brew Coffee Maker is a game-changer for making cafe-quality cold brew at home. It takes the guesswork out of the process, delivering strong, smooth, and balanced coffee every time. Cold brew tends to be pricier than iced coffee because it uses more coffee grounds and takes 12 to 24 hours to steep, slowly extracting flavor while skipping bitterness. This brewer nails that process, delivering a smooth, balanced brew. It yields 24 to 28 ounces per batch, which works out to 10 to 12 servings, depending on how strong you like it. The setup is simple: just add a paper filter, pour in the grounds, top with water, and wait. The Rainmaker lid evenly distributes water over the grounds, ensuring a balanced brew with no dry pockets. We also like the sleek design, which looks great on the counter, a step up from the clunky plastic brewers we've seen. Cleanup is easy, though none of the parts, except the glass carafe, are dishwasher safe. That said, we didn't mind, especially since you'll probably only brew a batch every week or two.